gonna look sad.
I've already looked sad. Fuck. Damn. Okay, whoa, hold on. Who's doing 4? Who's doing 3?
Rock, paper, scissors? Okay.
Do it on camera, so people can see. Please be David, please be David, please be David.
I'll put my 3 in first. Week 14 punishment for Trent. The beatdown.
Just don't hit my nuts, please. I want to have kids someday.
I'm gonna hit you. No.
Okay, I thought you were going to start from like way back there and catch the end. Oh, God, you son of a bitch, you gonna fucking go.
Oh, God. That wasn't even a lot of effort there.
Oh. The one in the stomach hurt the worst.
I went up in the titty and then I got the gut down here.
Just keep it from here down. No, well, here to here, please. Oh, God. Don't just fucking go! Son of a bitch, that hurts. God!
It's the unexpected ones that are better.
Oh,
I know, man, it's rough.
I feel like a fucking. Oh.
Was that the last one?
No, you got one more.
No, that's the last one. No! That one wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I missed you.
Dude, that one I got you right there.
Yeah, that's the one that hurt the worst on my stomach.
This area is really...
It hurt like a motherfucker.
Come here. What's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to the Sports Craze Punishment Podcast, episode 15. Where
that many?
Yeah.
Good night.
The season has...
I'm tired of seeing y'all.
I quit my day job.
I quit one of my jobs. You involuntarily quit one a couple weeks ago. And both of y'all came in here to my house tonight wearing red. And I understand why now. Because after that beat down, you just beat the... you can still see a little bit. Probably. I'm going to learn one day to stop pulling my shirt up in front of you. But that one hurt. The beat down, as y'all call it.
The beat down.
It was good. It was clever. It was quick.
You got your ass beat this week.
I got my ass kicked in more ways than one.
We call it the beat down in honor of Riley. The beating his Gamecocks took.
Yeah, Riley did just what his Gamecocks did. Didn't show up and got beat down.
Did anybody vote for Carolina that week?
No.
Not even Riley. I mean, Riley not
He
stupid enough.
didn't stick with his own team.
Riley not stupid enough to stick with his own team.
That might be
terrible.
Foreshadowing into our games later in this episode.
How they beat Georgia, I have no clue.
I don't know.
But I don't get that either. But
That was absolutely hilarious.
yeah, Riley is not here tonight to be a jackass like he always is.
So the video is going to be about 15 minutes long?
Yep. Pretty much. So this week is conference championship week. So there's only 10 games total throughout the whole weekend. So we could have went to FCS and pulled a playoff game from there, but we didn't feel like doing that. So we got 10 conference championship games from the 10 conferences in the FBS. So some easy games, I think, to pick from here, and also some tough games because we really don't know a whole lot about some of these teams.
Boise State, yeah.
We won't do what? We won't do another game for 2 more weeks when bowl starts.
Yeah. We'll probably do it next week once the bowl schedule gets released and everything. Then we can tell our top 15 or do the top 15 ball games, and then we won't meet again until after the championship game.
They're projecting Tennessee to play Wisconsin.
Yeah, fuck that.
Wait, what?
They're projecting Tennessee to play Wisconsin Outback Bowl.
I don't want to play
Why
Wisconsin.
would Wisconsin be in the Outback Bowl? They're 10-2. Tennessee's 7-5. You don't want that
I
smoke.
do not want.
You don't want that smoke.
It's either that or Iowa.
I will take the Music City.
Dude, that'd be
Bowl.
perfect.
I fucking hate Iowa.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
No, we beat them I think it was 2016.
Yeah.
We beat them. Every time we played Iowa, we beat them.
Yeah, y'all got Iowa's number.
Fuck the Hawkeyes.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the game this week. We're going to, at the end of the show, we're going to give y'all who we think is going to make the Final Four and who's going to be the first two out. If we do that now, then that gives away some of our game predictions.
The first two out?
Yeah, the first two out.
Oh, 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Kind of like, yeah, never mind.
Not Alabama.
Nope.
Dropped to number
I tried
12.
to tell y'all. I tried to tell you and Riley that they're not a top 5 team. I don't care with or without Tua. I don't give a shit. They were not a top 5 team all year. I tried to tell y'all.
They would have been a little better off with Tua.
I mean, yeah,
But
I still think they'd have lost Auburn though.
with Tua,
oof.
I don't know. That's hard to say because obviously it didn't happen. But it would have been a good game. It was a good game either way.
It was a
But
great game.
Honestly, Mac Jones did not.
He didn't do nothing.
He didn't disappoint.
No, he played well. Just take those 2 pick sixes away, and he did great.
I mean, hasn't really gotten a whole.
I mean, even
start.
think about this,
He
Joe,
started against Western Carolina
in Arkansas
and the two
Yeah.
one of the two worst teams.
of their schedule. And think about it, Joe Burrow didn't even do that to the Auburn defense. Joe Burrow didn't even do that, and he's gonna be the Heisman winner. So give Mac Jones some credit. Don't put all of it on him.
Yeah, but it was a good game.
Put it on the kicker.
Yeah, you could put it on the kicker.
I mean,
Don't send him death threats. That's fucked up. But
you see where he wrote like an apology letter to him, to all the fans.
I'm sorry. I fucked up.
I'm sorry, I missed the kick. The one thing I was supposed to do, I messed up on
But
it.
that's an intense
Yeah,
situation
you know
for
what,
anyways.
yeah.
I couldn't do it.
I mean, I feel bad for the guy because honestly, the way fans are, they'll send you death threats like,
Oh,
"I'm
yeah.
gonna kill you," and
Or
that's
they bring your family into it. You know.
that's
Your
messed
mom
up,
shouldn't
man.
have born. I'm gonna kill her.
Yeah,
and
that's-
stupid. That's
I mean,
ridiculous.
don't be that fan.
Yeah, don't be that. If
If you're that into
BT
it,
Potter missed
do
the game-winning
something
field goal against LSU or Ohio State in the national championship game,
Kick
I'm not sending him no death.
I
threat.
only
Kick
sent
the ball.
Rodrigo Blankenship one death threat, but that was it. One. And he hasn't missed a kick since.
He's scared to death to miss again.
What'd you tell him? You gonna take his eyes out?
I was telling him to take his glasses away.
blind motherfucker!
He's gonna take his
Best video
glasses
I've ever
away.
seen. You can take his glasses. I'm gonna hide your glasses from you, Rodrigo.
Before the game, what you gonna do now?
Well, that would be terrible because then David would lose.
All right, so let's go ahead and get the conference championship Saturday. The first game on tap is the Pac-12 championship against Oregon and Utah. That is Friday, 8 p.m. on ABC. Then we got all the rest of these games are on Saturday. We got the MAC championship, Miami of Ohio versus Central Michigan, at noon on ESPN2. We got the Sun Belt championship between Louisiana and Appalachian State. That's also at noon on ESPN. Got the Big 12 championship, Baylor versus Oklahoma, also at noon on ABC. Then we got the Conference USA championship between UAB and Florida Atlantic, 1:30 CBS Sports Network. The AAC championship between Cincinnati and Memphis. No, it's not a typo. I know they played last week, but they're playing again. Same exact stadium, same exact everything. 3:30 on ABC.
The AAC, that's funny.
The Mountain West Championship between Hawaii and Boise State is going to be at 4 p.m. on ESPN.
Hawaii.
The SEC, nobody's going to be watching that game. They'll be watching this game. SEC Championship, Georgia versus LSU, 4 p.m. on CBS. The ACC Championship game between Virginia and Clemson, 7:30
Nobody
p.m.
gonna watch that game.
ABC,
It's
probably
gonna
not.
be a blowout.
I mean, other than Clemson fans and Virginia fans, probably not. In the Big Ten Championship, to wrap the night off, Ohio State versus Wisconsin. That is at 8 p.m. on Fox.
Clemson, Virginia's at 7:30, so never mind. People probably gonna be watching it.
Yeah, it'll be most people will be watching Wisconsin.
Well, I mean, they'll watch the first 30 minutes.
Oh, did you put the Navy Army game in there?
They don't play till like next week or something.
Oh, it does say next week, doesn't it?
They don't.
Sorry.
They're
Show up next week for one game.
Oh, yeah.
winner take all.
Navy Army, man.
No,
Let's go Navy.
everybody get that.
Everybody would pick Navy. All right, so the Pac-12 championship, Oregon versus Utah. David. No, wait, Brandon.
No, you said David.
That's fine.
No, Brandon.
David.
Brandon.
Go, David.
I'm fine. Give me Utah. I think it's a close game. I wanted to pick Oregon. I think it's going to be a really tight finish. So, give me Utah. Close game. I'm thinking literally a field goal, maybe.
I think if Oregon didn't lose to Arizona State, I'd probably go with Oregon. But they know they're not. They're.
I think Utah's defense is a little bit better than Oregon's.
Oh yeah,
Much better.
Utah's probably got one of the best defenses in the country.
Statistically, I
Wait,
think they're like 5th or 6th.
I mean,
And Justin Herbert has struggled the past several weeks. Like even last week, he did not play well against Oregon State. So in Utah, they know they have to win this game. They have to win it by at least 2 possessions for them to feel confident if everything goes like it's supposed to, like with LSU beating Georgia and Ohio State beating Wisconsin, for them to get into the playoffs. So Utah, they got more on the line. Give me the Utes 27-17.
no matter what Paul Feinbaum says.
Yeah, Utah does matter. Don't listen to Paul Feinbaum. Utah, Feinbaum. Yeah, that's his name. Paul Feinbaum. Anyway,
I can't listen to a man whose ears are like out of here.
Mhm.
I mean, you could
Get
literally.
satellite radio with them things.
He could
Long as you're
fly
a joke.
away with them.
He could fly all the way to Tuscaloosa and suck Nick Saban's dick.
Kyle Busch is his daddy. That's Kyle Busch's daddy.
You are not lying. I get
Brandon?
Utah.
Okay.
Reason being is Utah's defense is really solid. I watched them play a few games this year. Their offense isn't the best in the world, but what their offense lacks in, their defense really makes up for. So I got Utah. Their running back, they got an amazing running back. He was hurt, I think, all year last year.
He was hurt against the only game they lost with USC. He was out that game.
So as long as he stays healthy for this game, which I'm sure he will, I got Utah.
You
to
talking
win
about
this.
Zach Moss? Who you're thinking of? Zach Moss.
Is that that's the running back?
yeah.
Yeah, I watched him play. He's a strong runner, man. He's really good.
Yeah, really good.
And Riley's pick.
Raleigh, who you got?
I don't think I can see.
Raleigh has Utah. Probably because he loves Justin Herbert. He thinks he'll be the number 1 pick in the draft, but I guess he doesn't trust Oregon.
He could be a
anymore.
round 1 pick, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be number
I don't
one,
think he will either. But
just
that's,
because this has really shown him he's not very good under pressure.
yeah, exactly. All right, the MAC championship between Miami of Ohio versus Central Michigan.
This
Brandon,
one-
who you got?
You got it.
I go that way. We're gonna switch it all up every
I
game.
won't do it.
Yeah, that's gonna confuse the hell out of me in editing this.
Oh Lord.
This is why I wanted Dave to go first.
He's scared.
No, I just don't know.
Brandon will get the last 4.
Yeah, true.
We'll just get 3.
What was it again?
Miami of Ohio versus Central Michigan.
Last 4 is easy.
No, I
Last
get the
4.
last. I get the last 3. You get the middle 4.
Oh no, that's bad. Confused you in editing.
No. Yeah, the last 4 is the easiest 4. No, you're not getting it.
Oh no, I got
Nope.
it, bro.
Nope.
You always said it.
Give me Central Michigan. Not confident in my pick at all.
Central Michigan.
I think
they're a better team. Miami of Ohio, they're decent, but Central Michigan, they've been on a roll this year. 8-4, I think. Miami of Ohio 7-5.
Mhm.
So Central Michigan, better team.
I go Central Michigan.
Cool.
I
course
like,
you will.
I like the Red Hawks. I really do, but I was looking at their stats. They're just not as good.
Statistically,
Statistically
Well,
speaking.
they played. I think they played Ball State, and they ended up losing that game. So, but then again, Central Michigan beat Ball State by 1 point. It was 44-45.
Jesus.
put it
So,
down.
Very high scoring game.
Put it down.
Why?
Because I'm on you gonna hear every bit of it in that mic.
Central Michigan.
Raleigh?
Central Michigan.
Central Michigan.
Fuck Dabo. Central Michigan. I got Central Michigan this game. The quarterback, Donkevious Martin. Greatest quarterback I've seen. Better than
Oh.
Trevor Lawrence.
His last name is with a D though.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, good guess. But Rod does have Central Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. Sun Belt Championship: Louisiana versus Appalachian State.
I'll go first in this.
Give me old App State. They should pull this game out. They've been a real dominant team this
Didn't
year.
they beat some team in Columbia?
Something about a cock?
That's a weird way to to figure out what I'm talking about, but okay.
A bird? I don't know.
Chicken, that's apparently-
Someone down in Columbia that got fried up. I mean,
I don't know. When did Columbia start liking dick so much? Anyway.
but yeah, give me App State. I think they're gonna roll on through and win their conference. Yeah.
I agree. Give me Appalachian State.
Appalachian State.
They beat better teams, is what I was going to say.
Carolina might be one.
Raleigh?
Appalachian State.
Fuck Appalachian State. I got Louisiana.
No,
Does he
for
have
real, I don't know
Louisiana?
who that is.
No, look. Yeah, he's got App State.
That chicken shit. Well, App State beat my team, so I guess I'll pick them too. That's probably what he's thinking.
What we got next?
Keep on opening, closing my
Baylor,
phone.
Oklahoma.
Big 12 championship. Baylor versus Oklahoma. This is my turn. Just kidding. It's Brandon's turn.
Ah, damn it. I got Oklahoma. Baylor's good, but they've lost to Oklahoma. I personally like Oklahoma.
Why? Why?
Why?
Why? Same color as your Reds.
I like Jalen Hurts. I think,
Cool guy, but
yeah, he's a cool guy, but
I want to know.
I like Jalen Hurts pretty well. I think he's a really good talent. I think he shouldn't be overlooked in this next upcoming draft. Super good. He got a really good arm.
He cannot play NFL quarterback. I'm sorry.
He did himself a favor though, going to another team.
He did, and I think they beat him once, and I don't think they're gonna make the same mistakes they did last time. And Oklahoma's got a lot riding on this, so I think they're.
So does Baylor. Baylor has almost maybe not as much as a good chance to make a playoff.
So
yeah, Baylor's 7. I mean, right behind each other.
but they're gonna come to play. They're gonna show up to play.
Give me the Bears.
It's totally skip order here, but that's all right.
You looked at me.
No, it's fine. Remember, we go boom.
Oh, he
I mean,
looked at
Raleigh was supposed to go next.
We go like this.
Give me the Bears.
We don't never go that way.
I don't.
David.
We go right. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Notice how when David went, I went after him. Because
fucking
right.
That's fucking retarded.
Okay, I got the Bears. I don't think Jalen Hurts and Oklahoma Sooners can pull it off. They got lucky last time. I don't think they're going to pull it off again. Give me the Bears touchdown win.
Okay, so I should have been right about this game. Open Waco a couple weeks ago, up 28-3, I believe, against Oklahoma, and they choked it away. And unfortunately, I think Oklahoma figured out what they need to do to stop Baylor, and Baylor had a great first half. It was kind of like a smoke and mirrors, caught Oklahoma off guard or whatever, but I'm not going to pick the Bears again. I'm going Oklahoma.
Yeah, screw David.
And plus David picked Baylor, so I need to at least get tied back up with him for the loss column. So, yeah, there you go.
I got a cushion. Huge cushion.
Yeah, I'm trying to survive this week. Riley?
Riley got Baylor.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Riley got Baylor Bears.
I did not expect that from Riley. BeatDown. I'm sure that's what he'd say.
Oh,
BeatDown. Huh?
Most definitely.
Most
That's
definitely.
exactly what he said.
BeatDown. They should have. They gave away the game at home. And Oklahoma is trash.
Shout out Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee. Because Oklahoma's a bunch of stooges and sellouts.
He'll never see this, but hit me up. We'll have a beer.
All right. So two and two this one. Or that one.
Allegedly, we'll have a beer.
What else would y'all do?
That's what he said. He said allegedly.
Oh.
What's up, you two?
No, we're not that far back. The Conference USA Championship, UAB versus Florida Atlantic and the Lane Kiffin Knights. Brandon.
I thought it was FAU.
God, I don't know.
FAU.
I thought he was FIU.
We should have waited. Who said FIU? I'd be like, who the fuck are you talking about?
I really don't know. How did Florida Atlantic do this year?
9-3.
Florida Atlantic.
They got whooped by Ohio State week
UAB
one.
went 9-3 too.
Fuck.
Yeah, y'all talking about them Alabama, Birmingham races.
I think
They
UAB
beat
's a
LA
better
Tech.
football
I
team
got
than
that one right.
Fuck UAB. Tennessee beat them.
No, they didn't.
Yes, we did.
Oh, he said said they beat Tennessee.
No, I said Tennessee beat them.
What he picking?
Florida Atlantic. I fuck Lane Kiffin, by the way, but Florida Atlantic.
Wait, what? You would fuck Lane Kiffin?
No, I said fuck Lane Kiffin.
I'm pretty sure you said
For
I-
his 1 year
I'd-
stint
I'd
at
F him.
Tennessee, you're sucking dick.
I'd F him.
Give
I
me
mean, it's whatever you're into.
Florida Atlantic. I was trying to throw Brandon off, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, dickhead.
Florida Atlantic is definitely gonna win this game. Easy.
I'm not stupid.
Easy.
Is this game at Florida Atlantic or is it at a neutral site?
So UAB versus, I don't know.
Well, yes, because I did that
Yeah,
with
no,
all
I don't-
of them.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
It's probably at FAU. They don't have a conference championship venue.
Yeah, UAB didn't look that good though.
They beat LA Tech, which all three of y'all got wrong and I got
Yeah,
right.
FAU football stadium.
Yeah, give me FAU.
And
Yeah, I went with UAB once this year. They didn't let me down, but FAU's a pretty good team. So
Riley's got UAB.
Does he really?
So hey, bro, we
He didn't
safe.
look. He didn't look. All right.
I mean, he's on. Hey, if you're in Malden, South Carolina, by the way, do some stupid shit. Make Riley work for once.
What's our next game this week?
I don't know, Brandon. You looking at it?
Oh no.
I'm thinking my phone going off.
The AAC championship. Cincinnati versus Memphis.
Brandon.
Fuck. Oh god, these two really good teams. I'm gonna go Memphis. It's a high scoring, very high scoring game. Because neither one has defense.
Negative.
Memphis.
They played last week and Memphis rolled all over Cincinnati.
Okay.
Give me Memphis again. Another beatdown.
Well, sorry, some people have to work, David.
It's called looking at the scores.
Don't look at the
Yeah, that is
scores. I gotta
true.
work.
Target.
Like I
It's
ended that
busy.
last video. What was it? Or 2 weeks ago, maybe. You're like, we're getting target. Then I ended it.
Memphis beatdown.
Yeah, do not come into Target and yell at me because your package is late. That is not my problem. Go yell at customer service at Target.
I need you to go order $200 worth of groceries and have them bring it out to go.
Oh God. If you do it, it's fine. Just
Make it go all the way around.
just do it on a Tuesday or Thursday.
When you're not there.
Yeah. Fine with Tuesday or Thursday.
There you go, Trent.
So I picked Memphis last week to beat Cincinnati.
Yeah, that was
Thought
obviously a
Memphis
good
had
pick.
more riding on this game.
That's one of your
But
very
let me
few
tell you
good
something.
picks.
If you think it's easy to beat a team 2 weeks in a row, I don't care how good you are, unless it's like a big drastic difference in talent.
It's gonna be hard.
I don't believe they can do it. I think Cincinnati's gonna win this game. So yeah,
Back in the lead, folks.
no, I think like it's so hard to beat a team twice in 1 year.
I would agree with you.
twice in 2 weeks.
I would agree with you if it wasn't back to back. If it was
That's what
a
makes
few
it-
weeks ago, then maybe I can see your case for that. Being back to back, it's like the game never really ended. You're just kind of taking a week off, coming back, and
Exactly.
you keep doing the same thing.
Cincinnati will learn more from this tape from last week and learn what they need to do better than Memphis will from winning last week.
I think it's gonna be a lower scoring game.
Yeah,
but
both
I think
defenses will
I
have
think
more
Memphis
because
is gonna
they literally
win.
just got done playing. So I just don't think Memphis can beat a team twice in 2
41-24.
weeks. I think Cincinnati will squeak it out 31-28. Give me Desmond Ritter for the dub. Michael Warren's going to have a big game.
Riley's
Big
got
game.
Memphis.
Chicken shits.
Memphis.
Sorry. I got to stick with my NCAA people, like I've always mentioned on this show. I'm riding that Cincinnati dynasty.
How many dynasties do you have? Good God.
I only have two. I have my Cincinnati dynasty that I'm doing right now. I haven't started season 2. And then I'm in my Ohio/Missouri dynasty, which I've been doing for
Thought you
7
had a
years.
dynasty of like Vanderbilt also.
No.
We got Mountain West championship. Hawaii versus
Good
Boise State. Trent, who ya
I'm
got?
glad I didn't go pick this game for.
Boise State's easy. Hawaii is decent. Cole McDonald's is questionable in this game.
Is that their quarterback?
Yeah.
Oh God. Never mind, Boise State.
All right, you got Boise State.
But yeah, Boise State, they're at home. You can't beat nobody on the blue turf. Can't, yeah.
Dude, Hawaii's offense looks so good.
Pick them then, buddy. I think Cole McDonald's is playing, actually.
Boise State. Boise State.
Wait, we never. Oh, yeah, never mind.
I can't trust that their Hawaii's quarterback's going to be healthy. So
Boise State, easy. Cole, questionable. You know, I should come back up. Boise State.
what?
Are you trying to act like I'm me?
I'm just glad you knew that because I didn't know that.
I shouldn't have said anything. I should say that shit for when I'm the last person.
Trent's got not Trent.
I'm right here.
Riley's got Boise State as well.
Smart man.
Georgia LSU.
SEC championship. We got Georgia versus LSU. David, it's your team in this game, so you can pick first.
Give me the Bulldogs, man. Give me the Bulldogs. I'm staying true. I think
I'm trying
Stay
to
true to
lose.
losing.
I'm trying to lose this week.
no. Give me the Bulldogs. I pray that we have switched up some things on offense. We looked, you know, I know it was Georgia Tech, so it doesn't really matter, but they allowed Tron to pass the ball a lot more, and he did look better in that sense. He looked pretty good against Auburn. I think that I think Georgia may squeak it out. If not, I'm not going to be hurt by it. I mean, it'll stink, but I'm not going to be too hurt by it. But give me the Bulldogs, close victory.
All right, so no, LSU wins this game, but it will not be a blowout. I don't care what Riley says over there. It's not going to be a blowout.
This is going to be the best defense LSU's faced all year.
No doubt. Georgia's defense is legit. They don't get after the quarterback enough. Y'all get enough sacks. Y'all great in coverage and stuff like that, but y'all need to get after Joe Burrow and rattle him early. It's hard to rattle him. I know. I get it. But
I think
sack him a couple times.
I think it's worked in our favor though, because when we do finally break the line, usually most quarterbacks take off to the right, and then our corners come in, which allows that wide receiver to get open. So I think we just stay really consistent on just keeping him contained. So I think it's been our biggest problem.
Yeah, I think your defense is good enough to win this game. I just don't think your offense is good enough to win this game.
If we can have a pick six or a couple turnovers in this game,
that would help.
It might sway.
That would definitely help.
The momentum.
This will definitely be, I think, well, Auburn only allowed LSU to score 23. It'll be around that's how many points LSU will score in this game, around maybe a little bit more. I just think LSU's defense has gotten better the past couple weeks. I know it was against Arkansas 1 week, and then A&M last week was, they're pretty good offense with Kellen Mond, shut them down. So the defense is getting into the flow of things.
Our biggest thing is if the offense can score, we win the game. That's our biggest thing. If the offense can score, we win the game.
Yeah, you have to be able to run the ball too, which I think you will a little bit. I just don't think it'll be
if Ole Miss can run 400 yards on them, I think we'd be all right.
I know, but you don't think Ed Orgeron is making sure that they get, because if you stop the run, no offense, y'all, if they stop the run against y'all can't. I mean, Jake Fromm can make a few plays, but
that's where Kirby has made a little difference on that point. At one of our plays against Georgia Tech, he had all three tailbacks in. He had one at a slot receiver, and then had two in the back. And then you thought they were going to get ready to run the ball. Slot receiver came over, grabbed it from Fromm, and took off for 40 yards.
Yeah, you should have saved that one for this week, not against Georgia Tech.
Well, what I'm saying, I think he was practicing about having it, trying to figure out which direction somebody's going to go.
Yeah, I got you.
This truly became a Georgia podcast.
But yeah, no, I got
LSU. If it was Tennessee.
28.
Well, we don't even talk that much about Tennessee, buddy.
I think LSU's going to squeak one out here, 28-24. I think Georgia does have a lead at some point in this game, early in the game, maybe early into late in the fourth quarter. But Joe Burrow makes a few plays. That defense maybe gets a pick on Jake Fromm, and that's just enough for LSU to survive and win this game.
Brandon,
LSU 38-28.
And Riley's got LSU as well.
I like LSU. They on a roll. Georgia defense is good, but I don't think
they're scoring
I don't
38.
think
Go
they're gonna be able-
Tigers!
I don't think they're going to be able to stop LSU's defense as well as everybody thinks they are.
We'll see.
38 points is a lot.
It's gonna be a good game. It is a lot, but I think it's gonna be a really good game.
And I said 28, and I think that's pushing it.
Yeah, I'm pushing it 38.
Next game, the ACC championship, Clemson versus Virginia. Trent.
I don't think this needs to be a
My
discussion.
Tigers. What can I say, man? We haven't talked about it much this year just because none of the games
Just
have been.
because they don't play nobody.
Ain't much to talk about.
Here we go.
I mean, how many times they've been on our schedule? Like once. The whole
Like
year?
3 times.
Because we all know who's gonna win.
They were on week 1, they were on week 2, and then they were on week
3 times
6.
out of 15 podcasts.
against North Carolina. Remember, we picked that game that week, and my God.
My God, y'all about lost.
And then the next time we picked them was last week. So it's
That's
only
the
been
best-
4
that's-
times.
that's
This will be the
best
5th
team-
time we're
That's the
picking
best
Clemson
team
this
y'all
year.
played all year.
What?
North Carolina.
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They're 6-6.
Oh, they had your number though. That's the thing.
Let us play North Carolina again. We would beat them by 40.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Just to redeem yourself.
But no, give me my Tigers. They'll take care of business. Bronco Mendenhall is a great coach for Virginia. One of the most underrated coaches in college football, though. So, the spread in this game is, I think, 28.5. I don't think we will cover that. I think it will be, but in the 3 touchdown range, 21. But Clemson will win this game. Bryce Perkins is somebody we have to deal with. And it might take us a little bit to deal with him, but he is their all. He is Virginia's whole offense. So if we shut him down,
I got Clemson, man. I got Clemson containing Perkins.
I'm not even gonna let you
Dude,
finish.
Yeah, for real.
I got Perkins clocking. I
Georgia
got
fan.
I got Clemson clocking
Interrupt
Perkins,
him,
and I feel like that's just gonna wear him out real quick, and he's not gonna be able to score.
Clock it in or clock it out?
I don't know. Busting the clock. I don't care.
This game's not even up for discussion.
No.
Clemson.
Riley's
had
got
Clemson.
Virginia, right?
Nah, he got Clemson.
No, he's got Virginia. Let's throw Riley up for Virginia. Looks like
Virginia's nowhere near the level. No ACC team is near the level of Clemson.
well, thank you.
That's not a compliment. So your conference sucks.
Next week game, we got Ohio State versus Wisconsin.
You said next week game.
I mean, well, this is going to
This
look.
is
The last game of the week, right?
Yeah.
a wild card game.
As much as I want to go with Wisconsin here and
Didn't you
have
lose that
old
already?
Ryan Day's weird looking self
Didn't you already
cry.
lose this game?
Huh?
Didn't you already lose this game once?
No.
No,
Nobody
he don't
picked
pick
Ohio.
Wisconsin.
Nobody picked Wisconsin the first time these teams played.
Okay.
Raleigh wanted to, but he picked with Ohio State because we picked it first.
Okay. Ohio State.
No
discussion.
Okay, I got Ohio State as well.
Yeah, but
Closer than
discussion.
closer
Oh yeah,
than the
I
first
believe
meeting.
it's going to be a better game. I don't
Closer
think it's going to
game
be
than
another
first
blowout
game.
game. I think it's going to be a better game.
I think
but-
it's another blowout game.
All right, stick with one. Tennessee, Ohio State. Pick one.
Ohio State is his
Go blowout
backup,
game.
The backup team,
which is
Jesus.
basically his primary now because Tennessee always is 75.
Hey man, I'm fine with 75.
God, never seen more of a diverse fan in my life.
Bandwagon.
And as soon as Ohio State starts dropping off, and Tennessee starts coming back. Oh, Tennessee.
My dad was born in Ohio. My mom
You
was
were not
born
born
in
in
Tennessee.
Ohio.
Fake news.
Doesn't matter. I
You
can
were
like
not
who I
born in
want.
Fake news.
I can like who I want.
You were not born in Ohio. Fake
And you were
news.
born in Georgia.
We're next door neighbors.
And
Oh
just
Jesus!
because we're next door neighbors to
It's
North
in the
Carolina
geography.
doesn't mean I have to like
It's in the
them.
geography podcast.
Obviously it is. You were born in Ohio.
All right,
You were
so-
born in Georgia.
Who's Riley at?
And Trent was
Wisconsin.
born in Clemson.
Ohio State.
I was born here.
And Anderson, not Clemson.
There's no football team in
About to
Anderson.
be.
Uh-huh.
2024.
T.L. Hanna.
What you do? I'm like, well, their games either. They better not have no parking lot out here near my house. All right, so
That's it, man. Oh, we got to do our top 4.
yep. Now that who you think will make the ending of the playoff? We don't know Riley's, but based off his readings, I would assume he would have LSU, Oklahoma, LSU, Clemson.
And then you got Utah up top. Utah, Baylor.
Not in those order.
I think he'd probably put Utah in. So that would probably be his final 4, and then I guess I don't know. Baylor and somebody else would be 5 and 6. David, who you think based off your readings, we'll make. Well, I'm pretty sure we know which for your
Ohio State number 1. Clemson number 2. Georgia number 3. And Utah number 4.
You think Utah will get in over LSU even when?
Yeah, I do. I do.
I don't think so.
And then LSU's going to be just sitting right outside.
They will
With,
have a conniption in Baton Rouge if that happens.
If it is, it is. Would you rather have Utah there or 2 SEC teams? If Georgia were to pull this game out,
You're not asking me what I would rather have. I'd rather have Utah, but they're not going to do that.
if you don't win your conference, you shouldn't get in.
I agree with that.
That's
but
the
that's
way
not
I
how
look
it
at it.
works.
And that's why Georgia's not going to
The
get in this
SEC
year.
is the only, well, in the Big Ten with Ohio State a few years ago. But mainly it's the SEC who can only get away with that. If your name is LSU or Alabama or Ohio State, and I guess now LSU, if that happens, you can get away with it.
Well,
Anybody else,
Ohio State
God
hadn't lost
forbid.
the game.
But now, let's say on a dramatic turn of events, Georgia does put a good number against them.
Then yes, you have an argument.
But we'll have to see. I don't think it's
You're
going to
not
be that way.
I
But
don't think you're going to LSU. But
Is it at LSU?
no, it's
it's in Atlanta, dumbass.
That's what I was asking. Shed.
Why would they play a conference championship game in LSU?
No, you fucking idiot. No.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the Georgia LSU game this week.
Yeah,
Atlanta,
it's Atlanta,
It's Atlanta.
dumbass.
the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Okay. I was
Where the Falcons
asking.
play.
I didn't know.
Where the Falcons play.
Where is the
Look.
SEC championship
It-
game played every year?
Same place as Chick-fil-A kickoff.
Let's see. Nowhere. I don't know.
And he's
Yeah, because he ain't been there in a
We
while.
haven't been there. That's what I'm saying. It's always Alabama and somebody else.
Yeah, Alabama and Georgia, Alabama and Florida mainly, past several years.
Pretty much. I mean, we ain't even
And then
in
that one time
conversation.
LSU and Florida in
That
2011.
last night was Georgia and Auburn a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, that one too. All right, so my top four, who I think will make the playoff, is Ohio State,
Tennessee.
LSU,
Tennessee.
Clemson,
Tennessee.
and Utah.
Tennessee.
It'll be close between Oklahoma and Utah.
What
And
if Baylor blows
really-
out Oklahoma?
Well, based off my reading, I have Oklahoma winning against Baylor, so between Oklahoma.
If they-
But if that does happen, Oklahoma's getting in. I think Oklahoma will actually get in regardless. If they beat Baylor again, the committee will be like, let's put in Oklahoma. It looks better. Oklahoma, you can't tell me.
Carissa, stop texting him so much.
You can't tell me Oklahoma and Ohio State doesn't look like a better matchup than Oklahoma or Ohio State and Utah. Come on. They're going to do that, unfortunately, but I think it should be Utah. They look like a better football team. They are a better football team than Oklahoma.
God, if Oklahoma does get in, I'd hate to see what Justin Fields does against Oklahoma defense.
That's
That's gonna be a murder.
56 to like 48. It'd be a high scoring game, but Utah makes that fourth spot for me. And then just outside looking in is Oklahoma. I think the Pac-12 needs to get some recognition again. Get people on that side of the country excited about college football again. They haven't had a college football team in the playoff since 2016 against Washington.
They suck.
So
They all
Yeah.
lose to each
Who
other.
you got sitting at 7? I mean, they're at 6.
6.
You thought
I
we
got
got
it 6.
If it's a close game against Georgia, LSU.
Probably Georgia would be 6. Because if you lose as the number 2 team in the country, and you barely lose like I think they will, they'll only drop 2 spots.
Brandon?
Number 1,
Ohio
Ohio
State.
State. Number 2, Clemson.
Ooh.
Number 3, oh well, no.
Oh.
Number 2, LSU. Sorry, got confused.
You know, broke the sound barriers.
Number 3, Clemson. Number 4,
Oklahoma.
It's between Oklahoma and Utah for you, buddy.
Utah.
You think Utah gets in?
Yeah, you know what? I think LSU will actually go number 1. Go put Ohio State number 2, just because
You think LSU having a win
No.
a win
against
over
number 4
Georgia,
team
yeah,
will jump Ohio
them
State
to
over
number 1.
Wisconsin?
Yes.
I can see that. If it's convincing.
The committee doesn't want Ohio State and Clemson to play.
Yeah,
There is something to that, too.
you're not lying.
Because they want they're on an Ohio State bandwagon as well, and they want Ohio State to be there with Clemson
No.
at the final.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, that's exactly what
They
it
don't
is.
want the semifinal to be a de facto game.
I'd really enjoy an LSU Clemson national championship Tigers championship.
Oh, I think you'll get that in semifinals.
See who's the real Death Valley?
Because here's the deal: if whoever's from
They
one
advertise.
seed will get to pick what place they want to play in for the semifinals, and you got.
I'd pick like Wisconsin.
Well, no, you got
Wisconsin.
no like the venue, because you got the Fiesta Bowl in Arizona, and you got the Mercedes. Is it isn't it in the Sugar Bowl, or basically Mercedes Benz?
Yeah, back in Atlanta.
All I know is Dabo's getting ready to have
Oh,
to.
that's back in Atlanta for the semifinal, and then they did play national championship in New Orleans, right? Okay. So yeah, you got those two choices.
Dude,
which one do you
LSU
think Ohio State will choose? I think it determines who they're playing. If they're playing Utah, they're picking Atlanta. But if they're playing, they might still pick Atlanta if they're playing Oklahoma.
All I know is if LSU makes it to the national championship, New Orleans is going to be lit.
Oh, it will be lit this year.
It will be absolutely insane.
It will be.
Be Mardi Gras all over
It's
again.
just tricky to figure out how, because
God, dude, there'll be so many LSU fans.
if LSU gets number one somehow,
I mean, it's gonna be.
they're going to play Atlanta.
It's gonna be a home game
easily. They'll play Atlanta again.
That'd be a home game.
Well, yeah, if they make it to the
Yeah,
championship.
literally, it'll be a home game.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be so much of an advantage over anybody else.
Probably, but you think it's not a championship game. Both team fans are going to show up.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, but I mean, if it's in LSU, I mean,
It's kind of
or
like
if
with
it's in
Alabama,
New
Georgia a
Orleans.
few years ago in Atlanta. That's the time to end this podcast. What you think?
Jesus Christ, I didn't even get to
David's
do
got
my
a-
5 and 6.
Who's 5?
Yeah, who's 5 and 6? Well, obviously Oklahoma's 5 for you and Georgia 6.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So
Send me a gas
Jesus.
mask. David needs his bowels cleaned. So if you know any doctor that will go up in his ass and clean it out, please come immediately.
I think you make my dog turn over.
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Oh, not that wrong. God, get out of that kitchen. Holy hell.
Rocky's
Dude,
cooking some
you eat
nasty
McDonald's?
shit.
No, I had a bologna sandwich. That's what you about to smell.
Yeah, you did. You ate McDonald's.
Gosh.
But I don't think it's moved to that quick.
He said, you eat McDonald's? That chicken sandwich smells pretty good coming out your butthole.
That's gross. Alright, guys. We'll see ya for bowl season. The next to last episode of the Sports Craze podcast will be next week. And then the couple weeks after will be the final episode to see who gets punished the worst. And I'm in last place right now because I don't have an updated leaderboard. I know I'm in last. David's in third. Ryan's in second. Brandon's in first. So there you go. We'll see y'all next week for the unveiling of the bowl games. See y'all.
Let's go, Bulldogs.
Later. Jesus. It stinks.
Tennessee deserves to be number 1.
Son of a bitch, that hurts.